did Chef versus Drive-Thru with the Costco chicken bake. We were blown away by how much you enjoyed it and how many of you asked for a tutorial on how to make the recipe. So this is how I make my version of a Costco chicken bake.
Into a very hot grill pan, I'm going to add a few slices of bacon, and I'll top the bacon with boneless skinless chicken breasts that have been butterflied.
Of course, I season everything with a little bit of my signature seasoning and then place the grill crest on top so it'll cook more quickly. Once the chicken is golden brown and done on one side, flip it over and let it brown on the other. These look perfect. They're cooked through on both sides. I'm going to turn off the heat and let them cool down. I'll need some fresh grated Parmesan cheese to go on top once everything's assembled, so I'm going to grate that now. And I've already mixed up some Caesar dressing. You can use store-bought or make it from scratch like I did. You can find the recipe on my channel. They don't do this at Costco, but I'm going to add a little bit of red onion. I'll chop the cooked chicken and bacon and add it to the bowl with the onions. And add enough of your Caesar dressing to coat everything nicely. For our pastry, I'm going to use puff pastry. I've heard they use pizza crust, and that would be delicious and lovely as well. This is fast and easy, and it goes really well with all of the other flavors. I'll lightly flour the work surface and the pastry. Looks like I lost a corner, but I'll put that back on. And then use my rolling pin to roll it smooth. I've rolled my dough to the length of my pan, and I'll go ahead and transfer it to the pan. I'm gonna do this a little differently since it isn't a Chef versus Drive-Thru this time. I'll start by lining my pastry with half slices of provolone cheese. I'll add half of my chicken mixture to the pastry and cheese. I've lined everything up, and now I'll go ahead and wrap things around. Because I'm not doing it exactly like they do at Costco, I'm just going to go ahead and roll it and put the seam underneath. I'm leaving the ends open a little, so it'll be okay if the cheese melts out. Now I'm going to wash the top with an egg wash. I'll beat an egg and brush that egg onto the pastry. Now that I've done the egg wash, I'll top things off with a little more fresh grated Parmesan cheese. And I'm gonna add a little bit of Nigella seeds. I love these flavorful black seeds that are nutritious too. One more thing, I'm gonna score the top a little so that everything can bubble up nicely, and you'll be able to see how delicious and melty everything is inside. Into the 400-degree oven it'll go, and I'll check it after about 12 minutes. Aren't these absolutely beautiful? I'm going to cut them into individual serving sizes. They're still really hot. These turn out so beautiful and so delicious. They're pretty enough to serve company. You can follow us for more easy recipes like this.